We're now close to Parashat Vayakhel, so I wanted to say an idea that is connected to Yemot HaMashiach, because we were talking about the Muscat now, connected to Beit HaMikdash and Yemot HaMashiach. The idea is that the Gemara says in Shabbos, page Daf Lamed Aleph, Mud Aleph, the Gemara says there that one of the questions that they ask the person when he comes to Yom Adin, one of the questions is, Tzepite li Yeshua. Did you look for Yeshua? Were you Tzape li Yeshua? And the Baal Asmak asked the question, where is the chiyuv l'tzape li Yeshua? Where do we learn it from? So he says in Mitzvah Aleph that the makor of tzipiyah li Yeshua is the pasuk Enochi Hashem Elokecha sheyotzeticha me'eretz Mitzrayim. Question: what is the connection between the two things? So I said you can maybe explain this in two ways. One way is to understand that from Yetziat Mitzrayim we learn that Hashem didn't only create the world, He also is mashgiach on the world, and He has a plan for this world. And it's not only like the philosophers said that Hashem created the world and He left. No, He has a plan. He has a toichnis. And therefore we know that there will be in the end a Yeshua. We will be saved, and there will be a great Yeshua that is the plan of Hashem in the end, that Hashem will be known by everybody, and they will act correctly in the ways of Hashem, and that is the Yeshua. And because we know that Hashem didn't only create the world, He also conducts the world, and He looks upon the world, and He has a goal in the world, then we know that in the end that goal will come. The other idea we learn from Yetziat Mitzrayim is that Hashem, there's a din and there's a dayan. Hashem gives everybody what they deserve. It's for good or for bad. And for the Mitzrim, we see that because they acted the way they acted, Hashem gave them like they deserved. And that is the tzipiyah l'Yeshua, that we know that in the end Hashem will give to everybody what they deserve. To Am Yisrael, Hashem will give them according to what they did, that the Mesirut Nefesh and all the tzarus that came upon them, and to the nations that hurt us, and all that they did against us, they will get their punishment. That is the tzipiyah l'Yeshua. But there's another idea here that we should understand, that when we say tzipiyah l'Yeshua, it's not to sit down and wait that Hashem will bring the Mashiach. Tzipiyah l'Yeshua is something that a guy, if he has tzipiyah, he doesn't only sit down, he works for it. He wants it. When you want something, you work for it. You don't just sit that it will come down or come to you, come down from the sky. A guy who wants something, he works for it. So Hashem asks you, Tzipite l'Yeshua, did you work for it? Did you really want it? If you really wanted the Yeshua, you wanted the Mashiach, you worked for it. And that's the question that he asks you. Tzipite l'Yeshua, did you work for it? Did you want it? And I would say that that is the main difference between the Jews and the non-Jews. That means you could see also in non-Jews maybe people that are nice people, good people. Obviously, they are not at so great, there's not such a great nation that is so many people from them that are good people. But still, we can see in the non-Jews also people that are nice and good people. But the difference is the tzipiti l'Yeshua, that the Jews have a goal. They want this world to be a better place. They want the Yeshua. They want the Mashiach. We want that Hashem will be known from everybody, and everybody will go in the ways of Hashem. As it says that Hashem liked Avraham Avinu. Why? It says, Ki yedativ laman asher yitzaveh et beno v'et beto achav, v'shamu derech Hashem la'asot tzedakah v'mishpat. Hashem doesn't only like Avraham Avinu because he acts good, but he likes Avraham Avinu because Avraham Avinu wants other people to act good. He wants everybody to be acting good. That's why he teaches everybody. And that's what the Jews want. Not only they will be good, they want the world to be good. They want that the world would act in the correct ways. That would they go in Hashem, that everybody would know Hashem. And that is the tzipiti l'shua. That Hashem is asking you, did you do, act, and do things that Hashem will be mitgale in this world? And that is the tafkid of the Jew. And I would say maybe that is tamun in mitzvah tzitzit. It says in the pasuk that what is our tafkid? Va'atem tiyuli mamlechet kohanim v'goy kadosh. That means goy kadosh kedusha is that you move yourself from everybody. You are boyish, you are by yourselves. But Am Yisrael goes away to become mamlechet kohanim. Kohanim are people who teach. We maybe leave ourselves from the other nations, but we leave to have an impact on them, to teach them, and to affect the whole world, to have an impact on the whole world that they would change themselves. That is the Mamlechet Kohanim V'Goy Kadosh, and that's in the Tzitzit. We have Lavan, that the Lavan is like, it is Misamel, the Kedusha, and the Tchelet is against the Mamlechet Kohanim, like the Kohanim, they had clothes of Tchelet, and that's the Mamlechet Kohanim V'Goy Kadosh. That is the Tafkid of Am Yisrael. Tiyuli Mamlechet Kohanim V'Goy Kadosh. And I will end with a story that I think has a lot of importance. There was once a rabbi that he had to go somewhere, and he went on a train. In the middle of the way, then he's on the train, he meets a friend of his that was a shoichet and a moel, and they start to talk, and like two Jews who are learning, they start to learn in Torah, talk in Torah. And in the middle of the way, suddenly the friend, the guy who's the shoich and the moel, tells the rabbi, we missed our way. We're not in the way, right direction. We passed the stop. The rabbi says to him, a Jew doesn't make a mistake in his way. The guy didn't know what he wants. We passed the station. They went down. It was close to Shabbos. And the friend tells the rabbi, they tell him, we have to find a place to be for Shabbos. So they look, they ask, where's a Jew here? They show them at the end of the village, there's a Jew there. They go to his house. The guy is so happy. He didn't understand what is so happy. He tells them, I have a son that was born exactly, and the bris is this Shabbos. And as I said, the guy who's the friend, he was a shoichet, but he was also a moed. So he had also the knife of the mile, not only the knife of the shchite. So, Baruch Hashem, he did the mile, and the rabbi was the sandar. Very happy. Afterwards, on the Sunday, they go outside, and the rabbi tells the friend, you see, Yehudi eno torah b'derech. A Jew doesn't make a mistake in his way. What does this mean? You could see it as a story of a nes. Hashem is megalgal exactly. But I would say that the most thing that we have to learn from this, Yehudi eno torah b'derech, means that the Jew, wherever he goes, he has to see what he can do in this place. The question that a Jew should ask himself when he goes somewhere, not why did Hashem bring me here, but he has to ask him the question, what can I do here? What can I do to have an impact here and to megale Hashem in this place, to bring down Hashem in this place that people will know Hashem and will conduct themselves correctly? That is the question the person has to go and ask himself. Everywhere where the Jew goes, he has to ask, what can he do here to bring Hashem to this world and to lahashpia in this world? That is the tafkid of the Jew. And B'ezrat Hashem, I bless you, everybody, that you also will go in the ways of Hashem and have an impact on other people, that they will go in Hashem. And in the end, the Yeshua will come, and B'ezrat Hashem, Hashem yitgale ba'olam, and everybody will conduct themselves in the correct way. Have a good week, and continue in your good ways.